It's a podcast. Another podcast. Istvan's imaginary podcast. Istvan's imaginary podcast. Istvan's imaginary podcast.
Woo! Hello, everyone. We're back with part
3
of the Evie the Queen of the Insect shows. Now, if you are not aware, and I do not know how you cannot be aware by now because this is the third show, what that is, it is the title of my new and soon to be released, in 2 weeks, record. On the previous episode, we played the 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th tracks and left off with Roly Poly having a bad feeling, a feeling that something scary was lurking somewhere in the distance, and that led us into the theme song of the Bats, a song called We Fly Tonight.
Ooh, I remember. Yeah, I was a little nervous, but at the same time, I've got to admit, that Bat song rocked. Did I hear a little old school glam rock? A la Alice Cooper? Definitely some rock theatricality in that number.
Well, first of all, I'm happy to say that, yes, we're lucky to have Cicada back in the studio. And yes, indeed, you heard right. You've got a great ear because that was a spot on musical reference. Evie loved, when she was growing up, Sweet, another 70s glam rock group. She'd always want to hear that when we were driving around. I adore T-Rex, a.k.a. Mark Bolan, one of my favorites of all time. And I thought that would be sort of like a perfect style for the Bats, like when they arrive.
Well, hi everybody out there. It's great to be back. And thank you, Istvan, for the compliment. I love the range of influences as far as the music on the Evie record. And I do believe we're going to hear a first ever today. Am I right?
You are right for sure. But let's not give away anything just yet. That's coming up. How about right now we invite our next special guest to join us?
Great idea. I haven't seen him in a minute. Last time we spoke, we were both auditioning for a voiceover gig for a car commercial. I think John Hamm booked that one.
Yeah, it was John Hamm.
Hey, wait till I have you on mic. Here, sit right here. This will be good. How's that?
Oh, headphones are a little big, but I can work with it. I'm professional.
Okay, everyone in podcast land, will you please welcome another one of the stars of Evie the Queen of the Insects and the next major character that you're going to hear on today's tracks. Please put your hands and your wings together for Bella the Bat.
Hi, yo. Hi, Istvan. Cicada, good to see you, man.
Hey, buddy. Right back at ya.
Now, you have traveled here all the way from Austin, Texas, correct?
Yep. We've been hunkered down at home lately and not really doing a whole lot of nothing. So when you said you were doing a bunch of episodes of the pod to celebrate the release of the new album, well, I was like, I'm there, man.
I love reunions.
Oh, me too. Now, we're going to hear your big scene today, and I cannot wait because you are so good in this, as was Cicada. But I also wanted to apologize for something. It's kind of been bugging me.
Apologize?
Yes, apologize. Alex, my trusty computer, could you please cue some apology music?
Apology music activated.
Bella, I felt bad. Bad that I asked you to do the stock vampire voice. I mean, I know you're a very talented voice actor and that you have very serious range, but for something like this, something that's audio only, I really felt it was the best decision so kids could easily visualize who you were. I'm so sorry.
Oh, come on, man. Think nothing of it. I love doing that voice. That voice is my bread and butter. That voice got me started in the business. I mean, heck, that voice bought me my place in Tahoe, and my ranch in Texas, and the Lambo that I drove here.
I will never tire of the voice. There it is. I love it. It's iconic. And no one does that voice better than you.
Oh, thanks, brother.
Hey, what do you say we order some food? Sushi? Thai? I'm cool with anything.
Hey, man, it might be a little on the nose, but I really can go for some pizza.
Yeah, good idea. Alex, can you order some food, please?
I calculated the probability of food being necessary and placed an order earlier in the show. It should arrive shortly.
Alex with the win.
All right.
Yeah, you got
All
it.
right, thank you, Alex. You are the best. And Bella, I feel so much better. Thank you, too.
Oh, yeah, man, about the voice? Forget about it.
No, I will, I promise. It's just, honestly, I don't think a lot of people realize that, like, the biggest bat population in the U.S. is in Texas. It's kind of surprising when you hear your normal voice.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, nowadays, I mostly get requests for things in my regular voice. 9 times out of 10, I'm doing truck commercials or hardware ads. Here, check it out. Alex, can I get, like, some truck music?
Of course.
Here's what happened. Americans wanted a faster horse, so we built them a car. Then they needed a car that worked harder, so we built them something else. The truck. So Americans use these trucks to build highways and neighborhoods, and in their spare time tow really heavy things. Americans needed vehicles worthy of who they are and what they can do, so we built them a truck.
Is that it?
What?
Yeah, that's how the commercial ends?
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex, maybe stop the truck music, please.
Yeah, I know. It does kind of get redundant, and it peters out at the end. I mean, I didn't write the copy, but I tell you what, that bought me my beach house in Malibu.
The food has arrived.
Oh, yes, sashimi.
Yeah, thank you, Alex. I am starved.
Okay, let's eat, you guys. And while we do, we'll all listen to the next 4 tracks of my new album again, Evie the Queen of the Insects. You're about to hear Bella's Big Scene and hear a first ever type of song by me performed incredibly by Evie herself. Everyone at home or in the car, maybe grab something to eat and let's all listen.
Yes, start the show.
Roly-Poly was the first to spot them.
Oh no, I knew it. See? It's the bats. Why are they out so early?
Bee tried to make a joke.
Maybe they bought watches from Cicada's cousin.
Butterfly didn't laugh.
This isn't funny. They really are coming and they look really hungry.
Everyone got very quiet and hid behind Evie as the bats landed in the trees lining the street. The leader of the colony smiled and stepped forward.
Hello, everyone. Don't look so surprised. We saw the fun you were having and just couldn't resist. I'm a bit embarrassed that we're dropping in without invitation, but what can one do?
Evie was nervous.
Well, for one can leave one now.
Bee flew forward and buzzed,
Yeah.
and then quickly flew back behind Evie.
Oh my goodness, how rude. I was expecting something far more clever. Hey, aren't you the one from the song? The one with the unusual name?
Yeah?
Oh, well then I would hope for a bit more understanding from you, my dear. As a guardian of nature, you have a responsibility to all the creatures that help it grow. And believe it or not, we bats aren't all that different from your little bug friends.
The bookish beetle stepped out from behind Evie with a notebook in hand.
That's correct. Bats are responsible for the pollination of over 500 different species of plants, including bananas, mangoes, peaches, and cocoa, to name but a few. Rolly, you enjoy chocolate, don't you?
Not anymore. Be quiet and get over here.
Now Evie felt brave.
Hey, I know why you're here, and I am not going to let you get away with it.
All right, what if I just jumped in your hair, bit your neck, and drank your blood?
Ugh, would you really do that?
Oh, let me think. No, but what if I did? People think we do all those things, so maybe we should just start. And we're very hungry and need to eat just like anyone else. And insects are just kind of our thing. And honestly, you love all bugs. Oh, Mr. Mosquito, give me a big kiss and now your lips itch. What I'm trying to say is bats are terribly misunderstood. We have feelings too. I'm not unreasonable. I can see how much you love your friends, just like I care for my family. And as hungry as we are, maybe I'll take my bats elsewhere today.
Thanks, that's really nice of you.
You're welcome. But before we go, my nephew Vincent, Lil Fang, and his friends would like to do an original composition to remind you just how great we bats are. So here they are, Lil Fang and the Hang Gang with Bats Are the Best. B-A-T-S, we are bats, bats are the best. B-A-T-S, we are bats, bats are the best.
Chilling in my back cave, waiting for dark. Checking out the ivy creeping up the bark. Where I see my homies hanging in the trees, dreaming about munching mosquitoes, flies, and bees. Looking out your window, look into the sky. Can't believe your eyes because a bot can't fly. Echolocation the best.
The bat song ended and they all froze in their coolest poses. Then, all at the same time, they flew wildly from the trees and into the sky. Everybody was shocked, and then relieved, and then very happy. Everyone, that is, except Evie, who was sitting on her front porch sadly staring at the ground. The bugs were confused. They slowly approached her. Bee broke the silence and softly asked,
Evie, what's wrong? You did it. The bats are gone. Aren't you glad?
I feel terrible. I mean, I'm glad you're all okay, but now I feel bad and worried about the bats. I'm so confused. I didn't know all those things. I feel sad that I was always so mean to them.
Butterfly landed on Evie's shoulder and said,
You know, my grandma Butterfly always used to say, if you worry about everything, you won't accomplish anything. And you weren't mean to them. You were just protecting us. Remember the promise you made that you would keep our little corner of the world safe and happy? You've always done that, and it's not easy with this group. You know what? I think this might help you feel better.
Butterfly flew to the top of her favorite flower and sang a very special song.
Open your eyes and rise, don't run away. Don't let one sad thought spoil our perfect day. Don't let your heart break, no matter what they say. Open your eyes, it's going to be okay.
Thank you, everybody. Oh, come on now, you're spoiling me. I didn't play on that song. I can't play instruments.
There you have it. A wonderful, wonderful performance. Honestly, you deserve those applause, Bella. Not to mention Evie and all the others.
And a first ever hip hop track in Bats Are the Best, as well as an epic, inspirational anthem in the form of Open Your Eyes. Well done.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, I hope you liked it at home. I hope you liked the 4 tracks, the new songs, obviously, from Evie the Queen of the Insects. And remember, today, Monday, April 26th, the deluxe bug bundles are going to be available in my store at istvansongs.com. That's ISTVANSONGS.com. Just click the little store linky thing and go there. Grab your copy quickly because, like I said before, there are only going to be 10 available.
That's right. And the official release date for Istvan's new children's album, Evie the Queen of the Insects, is Monday, May 10th. Copies of the physical CD, as well as digital downloads and streaming, will be available to the public. Make sure to get yours.
Oh, man, you do that the best, Cicada. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, meet us back here on May 10th for our release party. We are going to have an actual party where we'll play the final 4 tracks, and I do believe Evie herself will make an appearance on the show. You guys, I'm so glad you were here today. You're going to come back, right?
Are you kidding, man? Absolutely.
I would not miss it for the world.
All right, great. I cannot wait. See you in 2 weeks, you guys. Until then, I am Istvan, and as always,
Goodbye.